When using a calculator, it's very easy to change between fractions, decimals, and percentages. We want to complete this table. We have the fraction 1/10. To change this into a decimal using a calculator, you can either type in the fraction button, 1/10, press equals and then press SD, and you get 0.1. Or you could just do 1 divided by 10. Press SD and you get the same 0.1. To change this into a percentage, I need to multiply by 100, which will give me 10%. So to go from a decimal to a percentage, we've multiplied by 100%. So to go the opposite way, from a percentage to a decimal, I divide by 100 and remove the percentage sign. So 20% as a decimal is just 20 divided by 100, which is 0.2. To change this into a fraction, I can just say, well, I can type in 0.2 onto a modern calculator, press SD, and I get 1/5. If your calculator doesn't have this facility, you can always do 0.2 and write this as 0.2 over 1, multiply the bottom by 10 and the top by 10. This will keep the fraction the same. You'll have 2 on the top, 10 on the bottom, and you can simplify to a fifth. We have 0.3. To change that to a percentage, we multiply by 100%. This gives us 30%. You can type in 0.3 onto a modern calculator to get it as a decimal. Alternatively, you could just think, well, there's nothing in the units column. I have 3 in the tenths column, so by definition, this is 3/10, or 3/10. To change 2/5 into a decimal, we could use a calculator, 2 divided by 5, but it would be very easy just to say that this is 2/5, and to make the bottom or the denominator into 10, we multiply by 2. So I would have to multiply the top by 2, the numerator by 2, giving me 4/10, which is 0.4. So I have 0.4 as a decimal. To change this into a percentage, I multiply by 100%, giving me 40%. Similarly with 3/5, to change the denominator into 10, I multiply by 2, and I would then have to multiply the top by 2 to keep my fraction equivalent, giving me 6/10, which is 0.6. And as a decimal, to timesing by 100 would give me 60%. So that would be my final answer.